I wouldn't be surprised if they end up at the Jackson College Open House on Friday. From the College and Career Access Center, Executive Director Nancy Peters-Lewis and Community Initiatives Coordinator Brian Green. Hi.
Hi Bart, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great.
I'm sure you're very excited about the Jackson College Advantage.
Yes, oh, it's very exciting.
Absolutely.
So many colleges are really leveraging the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, which is through the state of Michigan, and really making nice packages for their students, Jackson included. So we're really excited about that local opportunity.
Yeah, our community is making it easier for kids to go to college or get education for their career by having things like that, and the College and Career Access Center.
Yeah, absolutely. We love
Perfect
to
segue.
Yeah,
Perfect segue.
love to discuss all those options with our students.
Yeah,
And
yeah, absolutely.
Brian's still an advisor out at Springport, so he's with students on the ground doing that work. And
Even with everything else I'm doing with the community, I still go out to Springport and tell them about the Achievement Scholarship. It's a huge, huge opportunity.
Yes, it's
Great.
always a long drive. You always got to pack a lunch when you go to Springport.
Yeah. It's the only long drive I do anymore, though. Everything else is right here around the general area.
I think
so
Nancy
it's
should
nice.
go to Springport. She lives closer.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's right down the road. It's right down the road.
Pretty close, yeah.
I miss Concord. I was there for a while, so yeah.
Well, this is amazing, but this year, 15th anniversary of the College and Career Access Center.
Hey! Super excited about that.
We even crafted a new logo for it.
Yep.
It's got 15 in the middle.
Marla Sanford, who's on our board, she's with Spring Arbor University. She made this beautiful logo, and we've been toting it everywhere this year for 15 years.
So for those in high school or families with kids getting ready for life after school, it's a familiar organization, but just people probably have no idea what this is.
Yeah.
Do you have like a little elevator speech?
Sure. So our tagline is helping students starting their futures, helping students to start their futures. Our vision is that by 2030, 60% of all Jackson County residents will have some type of post-secondary credential. So we're at 32.8% right now, so we have a lot of work to do. And basically what we do is we support students and adults, both at our center in the Jackson Crossing Mall and then out in the 13 districts, in starting their futures, whether that be going to a 2 to 4 year university, going into the skilled trades, or going into the military or straight to work. And so all of our work surrounds that. We have consultations that we provide to families that come into the center and at the schools, and workshops, applications, financial aid, admissions processes, making a decision, pulling all that information together. And then on the career side, we do resumes, cover letters, career assessments, interview soft skills, job shadowing support, and then job searches. So those are the consultations we offer. And just to give you an example, we served over 3,000 students this past year.
Wow.
Yeah. At the 8th grade level, we have an initiative called Kids College and Pathways to Professional Skilled Trades. And so that's in all the 13 school districts, and Brian coordinates that and did an amazing job this year. 26 visits.
26 tours
Yeah.
in just under 8 months.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's an amazing number considering that, Jackson County has a little under 2,000 high school seniors typically.
Yes.
So you're reaching even more than.
Yes. At the 8th grade level, we service over 1,200. At the junior level, we have an initiative called Juniors of the Local Circuit that Brian coordinates, and that's over 1,200 students. They all each go visit the 3 local colleges, and he takes them all on buses with chaperones and gets them there. And then at the senior level, we have the one-on-one college and career advising, and that's what we just spoke of. And Brian, as our community initiatives coordinator, is also taking those services out to partner organizations as well.
Yeah, in fact, organizations and events that you were at Juneteenth, and I've seen you at some other stuff.
yeah. I'm everywhere now. So and any opportunity we have to be in the Jackson community, setting up our table, having conversations, telling people what we do, because like you say, believe it or not, there are still people in Jackson who aren't familiar with our services. It's becoming less and less over being there now 8 years, just finishing up 8 years. I see more people saying, oh, I know you, or I've worked with you, or I've worked with somebody who has worked with you. So it's really rewarding to see that and to be able to have those conversations and be very present in our community. So,
Nice. All right, so summer, busy time. We're going to talk about the summer at College and Career Access Center. And at the top of your list is Summer Melt. Now, is that something you could get at Food Truck Tuesday?
I love that. You're so good at jokes. I wish it were. But no, Summer Melt. So basically what we do is we work with all the seniors, and at the end of the year, we give them a senior exit survey. And 73% of our seniors this year said that they want to go to a 2 to 4 out of 1,202. You hit it right on the dot, 1,202 students. So 73% said that they want to go to a 2 to 4. And we've seen some encouraging numbers too, in that we asked the question, has COVID changed your plans? And we see that 83% of them are saying, no, it hasn't changed my plans. So that's a good thing, because that's rebounding somewhat. With that being said, we know that students' plans melt down during the summer, and so what we do is we provide summer melt services, and Brian is the coordinator along with our office coordinator, Megan, of these services, and so he can talk a little bit about what he does and what we're doing this summer with those students.
Yeah. Summer Melt, we refer to that time that we spend reaching out to anybody from the previous year who either doesn't have a plan, is still undecided. Maybe we started some plans with them and didn't get a chance to tie up all their loose ends. But anybody who has a plan, which we hope is every senior who's graduating, we want that plan to come to fruition in the fall. So we reach out to, this year, probably close to 900 seniors just from this previous year. Each year we then also employ near-peer advisors. We call them impact advisors. Means inspired mentors, providing access to college and career training. There are impact
I want to give you
advisors.
I'm going to give you a high five. That was a hard one to remember. Go ahead.
And they reach out not only to the seniors that we're assisting, but they also are reaching out to the seniors from 2020, 21, and 2022. So that makes a huge number of seniors that we're just supporting and saying, are you all right? Did your plans happen? Do you need any support with them? We're still here. And that's fantastic. Boots on the ground is me going door to door and knocking on the doors of this year's seniors, and nobody has taken me up on helping me with that charge. All of our other advisors have gone out and shadowed me and said, no, that's all right, you go knock on the doors. But it's fun. I have great conversations. Parents are truly happy to see us there. Students, not so much, but we really are able to reach those students who have difficulty either with transportation or with answering a text or with actually making it in to see us. And once we start that support process, they really do find value in that.
Yeah, I've known you've gone door to door, and it just amazes me.
Yeah,
I can't believe you
great.
do that.
He hit over 120 last summer?
Yeah, 120 conversations,
Yeah.
fruitful conversations. Only 2 or 3 of them were get off my lawn.
Yeah.
But really good conversations, and we were just talking about, I believe 18 was the number of FAFSAs I was able to additionally complete from the school year to carry it over into the summer.
Yeah.
So
It's great work.
Yeah, you must think that, well, if you hadn't gone to their house and helped them with their FAFSA, where would they be?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because the majority of them were
Sure.
Pell eligible, and so that is almost full tuition at Jackson College, and then along with Jackson College's new scholarship and the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, it really puts them in a much better place. FAFSA is the gateway to affordability for college. And let me put a quick plug in. I told Brian I'd probably do this, but the Michigan Achievement Scholarship is such an important scholarship for students in the class of 2023 and beyond. It's for middle class families, so it's gauged, the first of its kind, gauged at middle class families. So the prerequisite is that you have to get the FAFSA done. And then the Michigan Reconnect Scholarship is also for adults 25 and older. If you want to go back to a community college and get a degree or certification, it's tuition free right now.
All right, so outreach. So that's a pretty broad term. You've
Yes.
got impact advisors, you've got boots on the ground, outreach. You don't let up.
No, we don't let up. No, we don't let up. Summer outreach is amazing, and
Yeah.
it's in partnership with the Jackson YMCA, the Martin Luther King Jr. Center, and the Housing Commission with Chalet and Shahan Apartments. And so we go out to those spaces, and Brian can talk a little bit about what that
Sure.
looks like with our other advisors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I first met Nancy, one of the first conversations we had is our capacity to meet students. And we primarily work with seniors. We have adults who come into the center, but this is our big push to start that early awareness with students who are in even as young as 1st and 2nd grade. You know, at the elementary level, doing fun college and career activities, getting them awareness, knowing the terminology, starting to think about what they'd like to be when they grow up, and through a great partnership with Jackson Public Schools and Pathways, we have a robotics program that we take out. And now when we go out there, scrap the activities, scrap the college stuff, we want to build robots, we want to race robots, and it's just... And drones this year. First time we're going to have drones. I can't wait to see them fly, but the kids are so excited. And when we go into those venues and say, the robot guys are here, the robot guys are here, it's just so rewarding to be meeting those students at that age and beginning the process of starting to think about their futures.
So you guys are open and people can just come in.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
6
11 to
days a week.
6,
6
11 to
days a
6,
week.
Monday through Thursday, 12 to 5 from Friday and Saturday. Come
Yep.
down and see us.
And you've got a variety of services that you can offer. And do it on the phone, you can do it on Zoom, you can do it in person.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Brian
absolutely.
can go to their house.
Yep. He'll knock on their door.
We have so many modes.
Yes,
Communication.
absolutely. We're there for
Absolutely.
you.
Yes.
Have you had some interesting encounters on your door knocking?
Not yet this summer, but I have been chased by a couple of dogs. I have had people bond with me over nothing more than my ethnicity. I had some colorful conversations, some interesting conversations, but it reminds me of when I was 11, I had a paper route. And people don't understand how fun it is to knock on somebody's door and just step in and get a little glimpse of their life, a glimpse of their day-to-day, and have these conversations you wouldn't otherwise have. Most of them have been really positive. One gentleman one summer, I could tell that he released the dog from the leash that it was on previous to me walking up. So I bolted back to my car. I learned to park very close to wherever I'm walking to. But
I
yeah,
can
it's
relate.
fun. It's
Brian,
fun.
I was a paperboy too.
Yeah.
You
And
get
it's
it.
amazing. There's this one house, it just jumps out that this woman she was always making a roast.
Did you ever get to eat? He eats
Oh my
sometimes.
God.
You're like,
They'll
what did
invite
you
me
get
in for
today?
food,
Yeah.
I have, it was 1979 to tell you how old I am. I still can drive through that neighborhood and tell you what each one of those customers would typically make for dinner. Like, I'll smell a pot roast and I'll say, oh, Mrs. McCall. And it takes me right back.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. It's an amazing lot of memories that I cherish those. It's fun.
It's great having you here in our community, and thanks for coming on our show today.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having us.
They'll be all around. You'll see them everywhere. The College and Career Access Center, Executive Director Nancy Peters Lewis, and Community Initiatives Coordinator Brian Green. We've got a busy week and weekend.